when you didn't think it could get any worse, right? We had a setback. And we're going to get JJ back. We just beat the 49ers. We're having a good game. We're playing against the Packers. This is a divisional opponent. Captain Kirk goes down, right? It's been announced. It's official now. He's out for the season and with an Achilles. And this, it's never a good time to lose your quarterback. But it seems like that the Vikings were right, getting on that path. It seemed like the Vikings maybe had figured things out. Seemed like their running game might have been, coming together. But more importantly, they were finding out about what other guys could do for this team. Addison stepped in. Obviously, they were going to be expecting Osborne. You expect TJ Hawkinson, to step into this role. But Minnesota was trending in the right direction. And their defense, seems like the defense, were playing better as well. Now Kirk goes down. What does this mean for the Minnesota Vikings? What happens for the Minnesota Vikings going forward, right? This is the shipwreck, right? Pun intended. This is a shipwreck right now. What are they going to do? Who are they going to have, step in? Is it Nick Mullins after he gets off of IR? Is it the new kid, the rookie from BYU? Is it, who is it? Who could it be? Do they make a trade? Obviously, the trade deadline is coming up in less than 24 hours. Do they make a quick trade for a backup quarterback somewhere else? Or do they just take this thing, man, and see what they got? And then we live with whatever happens. I don't think they're ready to give up the season. I wouldn't expect them to, to give up the season. They're still in a race. I know the Detroit Lions, right now, they're 5-2 before they play the Raiders. People are expecting them to be 6-2. I'm expecting them to be 6-2. But they could still be in that race. This is not over. We just seen the past 2 years of what the Cincinnati Bengals has done. They're at like 500, almost midway through the season. Then they just go bonkers, right? So you're not ready to give up on the season. You're not ready to give up on that. But losing Kirk Cousins, here's the thing. A lot of people, they criticize Kirk Cousins. They talk about Kirk Cousins all the time and everything. Now we're really about to find out what the Minnesota Vikings are without Kirk Cousins, right? There was rumor that he was going to get traded. There was rumors that he was, not coming back because they didn't sign him to an extension. So we're really about to find out what the Minnesota Vikings are going forward without Kirk Cousins. Whether you're going to maybe re-sign him, or you're going to just move forward. But at this point, I said this before, like I said it about the New York Jets. This is not a time to start saying, woe is me. This is not a time to start looking at, the offseason. Whoever is going to be stepping in at that quarterback position, you got to change what you're doing. That's going to be a big change because Kirk was a big factor in that and everything that he did, and it was catered to him. But you got to figure out how your offense is going to be. What is the new identity of your offense? We already know Justin Jefferson is going to be, the main thing, right? But you got Cam Akers there. You got Alexander Madison. I think this is what they need to try to establish this run game, get back maybe to that Zimmer ball a little bit. Don't necessarily put whoever's going to be back there in a situation where they got to throw the ball like Kirk, because we saw how Kirk got pressured a lot. We saw even last year how he got killed in the backfield. You can't do that to your quarterback. So you got to change it up. I think run, try to slow this thing down, make it ugly, make it grimy, make it, just something that is, disgusting. Game in, game out, right? Game in, game out, because you're not going to be able to run. I don't think you're going to be able to run the same offense without Kirk Cousins. But this is a major setback, for the Minnesota Vikings. And that's really where it lies. You don't even have to go anymore. It's a major setback. This is worst case scenario. So run the ball. Try to establish the run.